This area right here was full of Chinese wisteria. At one point, there was a trellis out here that had it on here, and it had kind of overrun the trellis and taken the area over, and it was putting shoots everywhere. And this is in the middle of the food forest, and there's really nothing proper for it to climb on. And so I decided to get rid of it. So the first year we were here, we knocked it down and thought, we probably got rid of it. But no, it came back from the roots. So then we put pigs on it for multiple months, and they ate the entire top of it off, defoliated it, just completely ripped it up to the ground for months. Then we moved the pigs. Within a couple of months, shoots were back everywhere over this entire area. Now, I actually brought the bobcat out here and tried to excavate the roots, and I realized there are gigantic pieces of roots going in every direction around here. There's one that goes under there, there's one that goes under here, there's one that goes over there. I've already pulled out a pile of roots, and they're still coming, and I know that these things are going to come back again from the pieces left in the ground. I know people say, David the Good, stop telling people to plant invasives. You like bamboo. Ew. I hate bamboo. And that sort of thing. And I'm always telling people, hey, this one's pretty useful in this context. This is pretty useful in this context. Chinese wisteria is very pretty, but I would not plant it. If you ever plan to plant food or anything else in the area, I heard that one specimen takes up as much as an acre, one of the largest ones on the planet, and it just is like this rubbery, nasty thing that will just keep coming back. And I had a friend that was trying to put in a food forest, and she had a problem with Chinese wisteria. It was just absolutely everywhere, and she mowed it down, and she tried to hand pull it and dig it with a fork, and fought it and fought it and fought it, and I don't think she ever beat it. Every little tree she'd plant, if any of that wisteria got near to it, it would grab onto it and it would strangle it, and it would just use it for a support. So it was really an awful thing to have in the food forest. So I'm telling you, when you go to your garden center and you see Chinese wisteria for sale this spring, and you think, wouldn't it be so nice to have some beautiful Chinese wisteria? I would just give it a pass. I know that it's beautiful. I know that it probably attracts bees. I know that it fixes nitrogen, but I think I would rather deal with kudzu than with Chinese wisteria. And listen, if David the Good tells you a plant is a pain in the neck and is probably too invasive, you should probably take me seriously, because I'm always trying to find the upside of plants, and the only upside I could find on this one is that it's pretty. Maybe if you had a spot where you're never ever going to plant any food and you don't mind vines coming up through your grass for the next 300 years, sure. Maybe at the edge of a ditch or something like that, but I would just leave it alone. I see overgrown wisteria by the side of the road now where a homestead is long dead, and there's still big sprays of wisteria that are out competing all of the weeds by the side of the road and the trees. I think I would just leave it alone. Not something I really want in the food forest. And there are better alternatives. You know, plant some kiwis, plant some grapes, plant some other nice ornamentals, but I would stay away from the wisteria. This mess right here are the roots that we pulled out so far, and there's way more beneath the ground that we didn't get to. So just don't do it. Just don't do it. And if you want to check out my food forest course, of course, I've got to pitch something here. Check out my food forest course over on School. When you sign up, you can watch it. I've got 5 installments up so far, which show you how to build a food forest the easy way. So I'll put a link to that below, and stay away from the wisteria. Catch y'all next time. Until then, may your thumbs always be green.